7 незнайомих американців у парку будуть сьогодні слухати гімн України за виконанням Dzidzio. Вони мають здогадатися, гімн якої це країни. Потім я їх буду питати, що вони чули про Україну, наскільки стародавнім є Київ та інші питання. І в кінці покажу 2 різні відео про Україну і побачимо їх реакцію. Цей випуск був, напевне, я зараз думаю, найкращим серед усіх. Дякую за 15 тисяч лайків до попередньої версії з незнайомими американцями. І я дуже сподіваюся, що до цього випуску ми також назбираємо 15 тисяч лайків. Ну і звичайно, якщо ви ще не підписані на Ніна Україна, то обов'язково підпишіться ось тут. А якщо вам цікаво де ці зйомки, це я знайшла такий готель у Клівленді. Вхід розмальований у колір українського прапору. Приємного перегляду.
Oh yeah, I'm Daryl. I am a biologist and also study chemistry.
And I'm Kiera. I'm in human resources and I'm also an artist and an activist.
My name's Renee. I am a social worker and I live here in Columbus, Ohio.
My name is Christy. I'm from Houston, Texas originally, but I've been living in Ohio for almost 10 years now, and I work for a bank basically. So very. Did you study finance? No, I didn't.
Hi, my name is Nate. I am 24 years old. I'm a software engineer. I am in Columbus, Ohio right now to document the protests.
And now we're documenting you.
Yeah, now I'm getting interviewed.
I'm Christina and I work as a salesperson.
My name's Bradley. I was born in San Diego, but I lived in Ohio for a long time and I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing, that's fine, me neither. I'll show you a short video performance that's an anthem of a country and you'll have to guess what countries are. Okay?
Let's go run this. We're gonna run this video back right here. So I can see the blue and yellow flags. I mean, that language definitely is like, no, I would say Croatia, but that's not it.
Thinking like somewhere near Russia.
Definitely somewhere near Russia. I can tell by the language.
It's a soccer game. What's a soccer game? Okay. It's one of our singers. It sounds very like dramatic. It's a soccer tournament. You like soccer?
She does.
No, he doesn't.
We actually just, like, before we met you, we had a conversation about how I don't like soccer.
Yeah.
like 4 minutes ago.
Yeah. Do you like soccer? No.
I played it when I was like in 4th grade. See, I didn't even know what sport this was for. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Croatia, Turkey.
Istanbul? What? Istanbul?
Istanbul is in Turkey.
Yeah, it's the. I'm thinking. I'm like, it's like right on the tip of my tongue.
No, I'm trying to think about what country it is.
The flag, yeah. I really wish I like knew flags, but I don't.
Blue and yellow. I should know
Blue
this.
and yellow, yeah. Blue is the sky, yellow is wheat and sunflowers.
Yellow is weed.
Weed. No, weed.
Wheat. Wheat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at geometry too. I'm trying to figure geography.
I am not. It's like the flag could be African, but the song sounds like Slavic or something.
It's not Lithuania, is it?
Oh, Sweden.
They also have blue and yellow flag.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. See, I'm pretty good at
Wow, what a voice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So any guesses what country could it be?
I'm gonna guess something like, it's not Russia, but somewhere in that area maybe. I don't know, Uzbekistan or something.
I have 0 clue, but I briefly like drove through Liechtenstein, so I'm just gonna say that because I have absolutely no idea.
What country?
Liechtenstein, I don't even know how to pronounce that correctly. I went like to France and Switzerland and Germany, so we like drove through there briefly.
Can you spell that country?
No, I'd have to like look it up.
It's not Romania, it's not...
Would it help if I say a couple of sentences in that language? Душу і тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажемо, що ми браття козацького роду.
No.
I got nothing.
I feel like I'm failing all my geography teachers. Hungary, maybe?
Somewhere between Hungary and your first guess, Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, sorry.
Can I get 2 guesses?
Yeah, sure, even 5.
Okay, so let's go with Poland. If that's not the case, I'm gonna say maybe I don't know the difference between Switzerland and Sweden. In my head, they're just like Swiss.
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
So the flag of Switzerland is red with white. It's like, you know, like doctor sign. But Swedish flag, it is blue and yellow. But the first choice was very close territorially wise. Another Eastern European country.
I know that they border with Germany. I know there's like Latvia, there's Lithuania, Hungary?
In the middle between Hungary and Lithuania and Latvia.
I don't know. I don't know.
This language sounds so familiar.
This sounds Russian to me, but I don't know. I'm probably so wrong.
Actually, I know a lot of things that normal people don't know, so this is probably why this is so familiar to me.
The territory of which other country Russia has been
They
annexed a part of that country in 2014, and they continue to take over territory of this
Syria?
No, not Syria. That's in the Middle East. And they shot a plane down over there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
How do I know this?
I remember the story, but I don't remember the country.
The first letter is U.
Ukraine.
Yes.
I know. I'm about to say I knew it. I was getting there.
Ukraine.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's Ukraine.
Ukraine. Okay.
Ukraine.
Oh, of course, Ukraine. That should have been the first thing I guessed.
Can you say it slower?
Я не мерла України.
Ukraine?
Oh yeah, I get it out. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow, that's the smartest way to guess it. Okay.
I was like, you said Ukraine. I wouldn't have known from the flag or listening to the dialect of the singer though.
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous flag.
Yes.
I like that flag a lot.
The blue represents the blue skies, and the yellow. That was yellow or greenish?
Wheat.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
wheat.
a wheat color.
Yeah.
Або, якщо хочете, зверху лазур, знизу золото. Саме так, як велить традиція.
What have you heard about Ukraine? Just anything.
I feel like all I know is like it relates to Russia a little bit. Like that's it.
I think like Livchenko was the president at some point, maybe.
What's the name?
Livchenko. So it must be wrong because I thought it was like recent.
Zelensky, maybe?
Oh, okay, yes. I mean, just like more of the current events.
So what do you know about the current events?
The US was supposed to give Ukraine aid for, I don't know what specific thing. I think the US held aid until I think Ukraine was supposed to like give us some dirt on Hunter Biden. Acting attorney general was supposed to be corrupt or was accused of being corrupt. So I think he had said that Biden's son was corrupt instead.
What have you heard of Ukraine?
That they got eaten by Russia recently.
Can you say more about that?
That the Crimean Peninsula that got taken over, and
Crimea.
Ukraine was just like, okay, I guess we're not going to.
I mean, Ukraine couldn't do much.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not like, they're happy about
couldn't do anything about
it. War between Russia and Ukraine. Have you heard of that?
Crimea. Russia tried to annex Crimea.
Unfortunately, Russia doesn't want to stop, and it still continues to invade Ukraine, eastern part of Ukraine. I think with all the craziness that's going on in the world, not many people are aware of. About 10,000 of Ukrainians or even more have died during this, and they want to take more territory, you know?
Yeah, so I listened to a podcast recently, Paul Manafort, right? Didn't he help create like a civil war there?
What do you know about Ukraine, or what have you heard about Ukraine before?
Negative things between like its relationship with Russia, but I don't know a lot of specifics about the Ukraine.
So what about the situation between Russia and Ukraine?
I heard something about Russia like funding militant groups in Ukraine, and then them committing some kind of acts against other countries. Did it used to be a former like Soviet territory?
Yeah, I mean, many people associate Ukraine with like Russia and Soviet Union. Don't think it has its own culture and traditions, but we do. It's just that other countries were like, you know, trying to kill that over time.
That Russia was, you know, invading in there, and America was trying to stop that from happening.
And they continue to take more and more. Yeah. So over 10,000 of people have died. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
When is Russia going to stop invading countries? And this is 2020.
Exactly, 2020.
And these things are still happening. Thought there were treaties and things of that nature that were put into place to protect those who don't have as mighty as military powers as other forces. But I don't know, it's kind of sad that this is happening.
Or the UN stepping up.
Yeah, the UN should step up. Or is Ukraine a part of the UN? It's about protecting, you know, countries. And
Regardless
stuff.
of your membership or lack thereof.
Yeah. So we need to see what's going on with the UN and see why they're not stepping up to do anything about this.
There were initially sanctions imposed on Russia, like on their exports and, you know, their businesses, but it didn't stop them.
I think that when it comes to sanctions, the war machine is more profitable than economic sanctions because they're going to take what they want from the countries that they invade anyway. So.
Do you know any famous people from Ukraine?
Give me a sec, see, because I did not come up here with the thought of thinking about Ukraine, but I'm sure I can think of one famous Ukrainian.
I don't think so. Are they known for like figure skating? Or?
I'm trying to think if I can think of any famous Europeans.
Have you heard of Mila Jovovich?
No.
Actress Mila Jovovich? No. Do you know her? As an actress, American actress, who was born in Ukraine.
Do you know those videos where they try to like ask Europeans about America and they don't know anything about it? That's what I feel right now. I'm going to be on a YouTube video knowing absolutely nothing. I'm going to be sitting there watching this like, yep, I need to learn my European stuff.
Have you heard of such actress?
Oh my gosh, I was literally about to say that.
I didn't realize she was from Ukraine. I thought she was from Russia somewhere.
I was going to say that because her first name is Mila.
Do you know her as an American actress?
Yeah.
She was born in Ukraine and she came to the US when she, after 5 years old. David Duchovny, have you heard of him?
Oh yeah. David Duchovny is X-Files. That's Mulder from X-Files. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows when I was a kid too.
What is the capital of Ukraine? Any chance? Starts with K. 4 letters.
Kazakhstan. It's always 4 letters.
Oh, 4? Just 4?
Katu?
K starts from K.
You have anything on this one?
Nope.
If you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah.
There are 4 letters, and the first one is K. Kyiv.
Oh yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have heard that. Yep.
Kiev. Yeah, okay, yeah, Kiev. I have heard of that place.
Kyiv.
Kiev. Yeah, Kiev.
So the capital of Ukraine.
Kiev?
Yay!
Okay. All right, yay, one thing.
The old pronunciation is Kiev, but it's like Russian way to pronounce it, and Ukrainian way is Kyiv. And recently, you know, it was changed in the maps and everywhere to, you know, be more Ukrainian.
Oh, good.
When do you think Kyiv was established? When did people started living there?
In the 1700s.
So after the US was established.
No,
I'd say
before. Yeah, way before, yeah.
So which century?
I would say like maybe the 1300s.
15?
Because there was a lot of migration patterns that were going on around that time frame.
Probably like the 20th century, so like in the 1900s.
Oh, like a long time ago, like, I don't know, 1200 or something?
I'm going to go 2000 BC.
I don't know, it's probably really old. I'll say 2,500 years ago.
Maybe like the 5th century.
5th, yeah, you're right. 5th century.
5th century,
So
okay.
Recently we celebrated 1500
Wow,
years since
that
the
is
establishment.
even like longer than I thought.
5th century.
So I'm about 2,500 years off. Whatever.
It was 5th century. Yeah, so
5th century.
Wow.
So 15 centuries ago. Yeah, so it's very, very ancient city.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the territory of Ukraine was invaded by other countries over time. And since 1991, Ukraine became independent. But it used to be independent in the 10th century, 17th century. Unfortunately, then in 18th century, Russia has taken over until 1917, and Ukraine was again independent for 5 years, and then Soviet Union and Russia has taken over Ukraine and other countries. The past 300 centuries they have been trying to kill our culture, our language. They were sending poets to the prison and not allowing people to talk Ukrainian language.
Gosh, you know what this sounds like?
Genocide.
Sound like what black people
to us. That's what we went through.
Sound like y'all getting to take it. It's exactly what we went through. Man.
So there was Holodomor. It was 1930-33. They have taken food from most of Ukrainians. Like they were coming home and taking out food.
You said coming into the house and taking
coming
the food
into the
out.
house and taking food away. It was intentional. So they wanted to, kill genocide. To kill, to make people die.
And you know why they did that is because if you take the food away from the people, they'll get weak. They can't fight back. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really sad.
I think I probably always just assumed those countries were like part of Russia and then like slowly over time have like broken away from Russia. So that's neat. I didn't know that.
The last question, the population of Ukraine.
So it's the largest country
in Europe.
Europe.
By territory.
By territory.
Not by population.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess like 5 million.
Like 300 million? I don't know.
I know the population of Ukraine is same as population of California.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, that's like way more than that.
I haven't been to Texas.
Like Houston, I know is like a really populous city, but like I feel like California has like a bunch of really high-ranking cities in terms of population.
Many million.
I have no idea.
Man, after hearing all that, I mean, geez.
Columbus alone is 3 million.
Yeah,
so Kyiv is 3 million, okay?
Okay.
Oh, geez. Is the capital of Ukraine.
I'm really bad with numbers, so it's a good thing I work for a bank. I'm gonna guess like, is that like 28 million or closer? Okay. 40, okay.
Yeah, 40 million people.
All right, still pretty off, all right.
20 million.
40. 40. Oh. Sorry, I didn't ask you.
I would have been way off. I'm glad I didn't answer. I was gonna say like 5 million?
I'm gonna say 15 million.
40.
40. I'm just like way off in just everything.
So maybe like 4 or 5 million? I don't even know.
40 million. 40
okay,
million.
40 million.
Yeah, so the population of California is 40 million, population of Ukraine is 40 million as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'd say in the 100 million.
I would say like 200, maybe 150 to 200 million.
It's 40 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, thank you.
People are being oppressed. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And so these guys are like just controlling like the whole country, or are they just marching, slowly but surely?
Slowly, very slowly, but surely, yeah. This is a map of Ukraine, and they have taken over this peninsula. It was like Florida for Ukraine because, it's Black Sea, so you would like take vacations there. I went there like maybe 5 times before that happened.
Oh, so it was a real nice place, huh?
Amazing.
It's just like a military outpost occupied.
Exactly.
It would literally be like Canada coming and taking over.
Exactly, yeah. There is no access to here except for like through the sea because this is like the border of Ukraine. So they want to take that part of Ukraine. So the war is going on right here.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy.
Yeah, this is the capital where I'm from.
Oh yeah, Kiev. Hopefully they don't make it. They just stop. If we could stop them right there, that'd be it. Just get them out of the whole place in general. Get out. That's ridiculous, man.
And we know nothing about that over here because you have to keep in mind we're under a president currently who supports Russia and rubs shoulders and is friendly with Russia, so he's not going to allow our media to broadcast that to us. When we've had other presidents, they were more outspoken in the media opposing Russia and the things they do, but now that even when they do negative things, our media will still kind of sugarcoat it and make excuses.
I think the media in general is just kind of, they got agendas, I would say.
Yeah.
And if it's not a part of their agenda,
they don't care.
It's not gonna make it on the news. And a lot of people here in America, they don't want to realize that. That was kind of sad. A lot of the times the media is what's thinking for people here in the States, and they're not using their own brains, do their own research at least, you know, about most subjects. That's what's going on in America. That's the problem with America. And then the internet too is all, everybody believes like fake stories. It's crazy right now in America.
So I have a short video, 2-minute video about Ukraine. Would you like to see it?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. Questions are over, so no questions.
Whew.
You're off the spot.
Some views from Ukraine and Kyiv.
Oh, it looks really pretty.
I would have guessed which country it was if I saw this video first.
To the soccer stadium.
Is this Kiev? I've seen that in their movies.
Anything that you found most striking or unexpected?
I mean, I think with a lot of people, maybe from the US, just from what they've seen in like movies and things like that, it seems it's cloudy there a lot of the time. You know, it's like a little bit more gray, but everything looked very sunny and vibrant. And
oh, really? So it's like perception of like more cold or gray? Really?
Yeah, a little bit like that, but maybe that's just me.
Or industrial, even, I would say.
It was really good.
You liked it from
the editing, yeah, the editing.
Do you take pictures or videos for your project?
Both.
And when you say like from movies, like what movies do you have in mind?
I think maybe there was a movie called Behind Enemy Lines. It was like an American pilot got shot down near Russia, and I think he crashed in the Ukraine, and he had to traverse everything, and it was just gray.
Yeah, I wish I watched that movie.
Yeah.
I feel like for many Ukrainians, it's nice to see that people like learn more about them.
Yeah, no, it's cool to see.
And I miss Ukraine because usually I go in summer. I'm from Ukraine, I go there, but I cannot go this year. So.
Yeah.
I can show you a 2-minute video about with Ukrainian views, and so would you?
Sure.
Okay. And you'll tell me like what was surprising, or maybe what was interesting, or something like that. Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look. Shame on you, American media.
That's
the largest? Okay. I did not know that.
Wouldn't have known that.
Largest country in Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you grow up in Kiev?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was really pretty.
Wow, this is real nice.
So it has a lot of history.
Wow, look at that place.
Odessa is another city in the south of the country.
Is that that's where like the Black Sea or the Dead Sea is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of art, lots of history.
Yeah. Wow.
And amazing architecture.
And
like, is this for like, it's not for like a tourism board or anything? Because like, it's making me want to go there.
So traditional clothing and traditional dances.
That's pretty.
Interesting.
I mix food so much.
I bet. I had a schoolmate in like school who her parents are from Ukraine, and so like I think she had people over and they like cooked a bunch of like Ukrainian food. Yeah, I think it was like some kind of cabbage roll type thing. I don't remember what it was. It was all probably it was all delicious. Like meat and rice.
Desert.
Deserts? Wow.
That's literally all of Earth in one place.
Wow. And this is what they're destroying over there.
The beaches, like that is a resort, like the largest resort we had. That's so.
Oh wow, where is that? Oh wow,
big stadium.
That's beautiful.
I think the architecture was like really pretty and like it definitely stands out. You can tell there's like a lot of history behind it, so that was really cool.
Have you been to Europe before?
No.
Nah.
I've been to islands, Jamaica, the Caribbean.
I've been to like Canada. Not real, not that far. Ukraine is a beautiful place, man. Nice food. Looks like, you know, very close to nature, which is what I like. You know, I like nature. Beautiful women, beautiful scenery. Wow.
And then I wouldn't think of like all the kind of summer tourism stuff because I guess I assumed it was pretty far north, so I think it'd be relatively cold.
Actually, one of the misconceptions about Ukraine, people think, okay, if it's like close to Russia and Russia, north is north, but actually it's same latitude as Chicago. Yeah, so I'm trying to increase awareness about that.
Yeah.
What do you think is average monthly salary in Ukraine?
In US dollars, I would say like maybe $2,500 a month.
What is it in the US?
Probably like 2,000.
Probably like 2,000. 18
so
to
you think in
2,000.
Ukraine it's larger than in the US?
Well, with them being affordable for traveling, it may be right on par with the US or a little lower.
And it's $400 per month.
Oh.
Is things cheaper there, or is it just
it's
like...
cheaper, maybe like 5 times cheaper
So
than
maybe
in the
I just need to move to Ukraine and we can, we can help get these guys the hell out of there.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you were amazing. Yeah.
I don't know very much about that part of the world at all. So thank you.
But keep doing what you're doing. It's
Thank
important.
you.
Yeah, this is very
to make each other aware.
I would have never known this had I not came here to ride my bike today. And I'm not gonna forget this either.
Oh, me neither.
I'm gonna put this on Facebook later and let the people know that Russia is invading the Ukraine and we need to bring some attention to that.
For sure.
I appreciate your boldness, just walking up being like, hey, can you do an interview? I would watch this. This is interesting. But no, like I appreciate you going up and just asking people to do this. This is really cool.
I'm gonna subscribe to you right now.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I learned a lot today.
Дякую вам дуже за перегляд. Я сподіваюся, вам сподобалось. Пишіть внизу ваші враження, а також які ще питання ви хочете, щоб я ставила незнайомим американцям у майбутньому. Бай-бай! Дякую за перегляд!